What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on Baba stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And on today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you what news might be important for this asset for upcoming months. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will explain you what you should anticipate from its upcoming price action within the next weeks and couple of months. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And let's start with the price action. So, I made my previous video right here when this asset bounced out of the range of about $73.19. It is almost the level of 0.786 if you pull a fib retracement tool from this bottom to this top. And I have to say that I made a lot of videos in regards to its price action and I caught a lot of its movement. The only part of this price action where I was confused is this one. From this top basically to this bottom, and we had during these several weeks from May 13th till May 31st, we had several invalidations for different forecasts. And since then, I still stand on my position that we have to land lower, and in my technical analysis, I will show you some crucial levels for this asset. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer, there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you. And it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite a fair deal. So, and let's continue with the fundamental news. First of all, guys, definitely you have to take a look on the general sentiment for Baba stock. If you Google Baba stock and switch to new tab folder, you will see a lot of recent news. And I have to say that some of them are quite bullish. And let me show you, for example, this one. It is published on Yahoo Finance and it's titled, "Is Alibaba Group Holding the Best Undervalued AI Stock?" And this article refers to the article that explains the artificial intelligence rush, and on the 8th place of the companies that might benefit from this AI rush is Alibaba Group Holding. And let me show you some details directly related to this company. UBS is bullish on Alibaba Group Holdings' exposure to AI because of Alibaba Cloud, or Alibaba Cloud, which makes the Chinese company a formidable player in the AI enabling layer. However, the uncertainties in China and Alibaba Group Holdings' lackluster performance have damaged the sentiment around the stock. And despite quite good numbers of their cash position, they have a whopping $34.37 billion in cash on hand at the end of 2024, with another $36.42 billion in short-term investments. Their growth is not so impressive. Compound annual growth rate is 1.7%, and it is the forecast from Wall Street analysts. And that is why, guys, Alibaba is still experiencing some problems within its uptrend. But in general, if you take a look right here, we are on the fintel.io, and this website tracks the activity of institutional investors. Right here you can see that despite these 4 bars that pretty much is a misrepresentation of the data, we have a very good, first of all, we have a good plateau of these bars, and this chart, by the way, shows you the number of institutional investors who hold ADRs of Alibaba on their investment portfolios. And we have the latest bar that is slightly higher than several previous ones. This means potentially we are at the very bottom of its number of institutional investors, and this means from this point somewhere in the future, in the near future I would say, we might have an increasing volume of buys, of purchases from the so-called smart money investors. But so far, if you take a look on the most recent filings, we cannot define any particular trend. Some companies added to their positions, some companies reduce their positions, but in general we don't have a clear trend among this the company in this list. That is why you still have to be cautious, but in general I have to admit that Alibaba is quite bullish, because if you switch to weekly time frame, turn off all the tools, you can see that this company at its lowest ranges that it ever hit, and most likely we might see the higher prices for this asset for upcoming months and years. But guys, to be honest, I don't like this type of predictions when, let me show you somewhere here, Alibaba stock forecast next 5 years. Is Alibaba a good buy? I don't like this type of forecasts, because in both scenarios, whether this forecast comes to fruition or it will be completely failed forecast, all of them are irrelevant, because you will find it out only in 5 years, and no one will remember any of forecasts from 2024. That is why, guys, I prefer to do one step at a time, and let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let's switch to hourly time frame, zoom in to its most recent price action, and as I already mentioned in my previous video, I don't see that this asset might have a quite substantial movement to the upside within next several weeks. Most likely we have to retest lower ranges. One of them is this one is still the same. It is a negative, not negative, but it is 0.786 fib retracement level. If you pull this tool from this bottom to this top, it is the price point of $72.91. Next one is the range around $70 mark. It is the round number by itself, and we had, let's switch to 2 hours time frame, we had a lot of ranges of support. We have a lot of reactions out of this range back in the days. On top of that, we have this crucial point for this asset. It's quite a substantial swing low, and if this asset breaks this level, we will establish new lower low, and it is not the best sign for this from the technical standpoint. But so far, guys, I highly encourage you to wait for the resolution. Market will reveal itself, but in general, we have to see the structure of 5 waves. We have to see a motive wave without intersection in between the top of the first wave and the bottom of the fourth wave. This motive wave will be a signal that potentially right after retracement we will have a trend continuation. And retracement in general case has to have 3 waves in it, and it should land somewhere around the bottom of the fourth wave or the top of the first wave, and then this point will be extremely lucrative point to enter your long position with the anticipation of its next leg to the upside, with the stop loss slightly below this bottom. But guys, we have to have these 5 waves in our first initial movement, and let me delete these tools. We didn't have these 5 waves in here. We didn't have these 5 waves in here. That is why most likely it is just a corrective waves. And if it is the real case, we have to see another leg to the downside that potentially might land somewhere at $17 mark. So let me mark this potential movement with this arrow, and I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God